Hello, grade threes. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend and are ready to get into this week's work. As you guys know, Sundays are our vocabulary and context for the week. So I can't believe it, guys, but we're actually finished volume 1 of Journey's Common Core. So we've finished the whole book. We're on volume 2 now. As you can see, for those of you, I don't think any of you guys will have the book, but if you do, you can follow on volume 2 of Journey's Common Core, pages 10 and 11. This week there are 2 additional words to learn. It's getting a little bit harder, but I'm sure we can manage. Very soon we're going to stop doing extra work and actually do some revision. So we're going to go over all the work and make sure you guys really understand it all. Anyway, let's get into today's lesson. So the first word is recycle. When people recycle old bottles, the glass can be used again. So recycle, convert waste into reusable material. So for example, if you're recycling plastic, they might then recycle the plastic to make it so it's able to be used again for something else, whether to make new bottles or whatever it's used for. So there's some pictures of recycling. You should recycle in the correct bin. Sometimes some schools will have 3 or 4 recycling bins, one for metal, one for plastic, one for paper, and that kind of stuff. And a synonym is reuse. Moving on, the next word is project. This garden is a neighborhood project. Many people work on it. So project, an individual or group that is carefully planned to achieve a particular aim. So I'm sure you guys all know what projects are. You guys had to do one before we finished school. Unfortunately, because of school ending, the coronavirus, you guys weren't able to hand it in, but you guys all should have finished it. I know some of you guys sent on Class Dojo pictures of it, and thank you for that. But anyway, that is project. And the synonym is piece of work. The next word is dripping. This faucet is dripping water. Each drop of water is wasted. So now faucet is just like a fancy word that they kind of use in America, but we call it, I think they do here in Iraq as well, it's just a tap. So the tap is just dripping. So dripping is basically fall in small amounts. As you can see, there's some more pictures of a tap dripping, and there's one of a bottle which is dripping. And the synonym would be leak. The next word is carton. A carton or light cardboard container can be recycled after use. Carton, a small light box or container in which drinks or foodstuffs are packaged. So those are pictures of some boxes, aka cartons, and a synonym is just box. You can just say a box. The next one is complicated. One complicated or difficult part of recycling can be sorting plastic. So complicated, involving many different and confusing aspects. Sometimes you guys may find English complicated. For example, if you look at that board, that looks very complicated. The synonym is complex. The next word is pollution. Noise pollution or too many loud sounds can be bad for our hearing. Pollution, the presence in or introduction into the environment of a substance which has harmful or poisonous effects. So there's loads of different pollution types. You get noise, air, water, soil pollution, but it can just broadly be called pollution. There's some pictures of pollution. Now, pollution is obviously really bad for the environment. No one wants to live amongst rubbish and pollution. It also is destroying animals, where animals live, and plants, and just makes it a not so pleasant place to live. The next word is rubbish. The more rubbish or trash people make, the more room it takes up. So rubbish is waste material, refuse, or litter. So basically rubbish can be anything, guys, from the plastic bag you just finished to a packet of crisp chips you just finished, or anything you guys throw away is essentially rubbish. There's a picture, it's quite a lot of rubbish, and a synonym would be garbage. Next we use the word is hardly. Some light bulbs use a lot of energy. This bulb uses hardly any energy. Hardly is almost none. So for example, in that picture there is hardly any water by that dam or lake or whatever it's meant to be. So a synonym would be a little. The next word is shade. The shade from this tree keeps the house cool in the summer. So shade, a shadow or area of darkness. In summer here, guys, I'm sure you don't stand outside in the hot. I'm sure you guys look for some shade under a tree or behind a building, whatever it may be. And a synonym could be shadow. The last word is global. Air pollution is a global problem. It affects people all over the world. Global is relating to the whole world worldwide. So global is just basically the whole world, guys. So it's basically Earth. And the synonym is world. Fantastic, guys. I hope it wasn't too difficult. We'll try go through it quickly in our next Zoom meeting if you guys have any questions. Other than that, I'm excited for this week, first week of Volume 2. Let's hit the ground running. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Until then, have a great day.